Minister of Finance caused uproar in Jamaica's Parliament. With its usual theatrics, he showed the Parliament the level of taxation recently the PNP had imposed on the Jamaican people.
Speaker, they come here and try to confuse people as to what taxes look like. But I want to show you, I want you to see graphically what 17 years of tax measures looks like. These are the tax measures, every one of the pink sheets is a new one, running around the Parliament. Let's see how long it stretches. These are all the tax measures introduced by them, Madam Speaker. 17 years of tax measures, Madam Speaker. Not one of these papers have we introduced in 6 years, Madam Speaker. Take it all across the Parliament. 17 years, Madam Speaker, of tax increases. This is all of them here. This is it. It can't even hold in the Parliament. All of the tax increases, Madam Speaker, over 17 years cannot hold in this Parliament, Madam Speaker. And this is what he wants to come and tell the Jamaican people, that when we say no new taxes, this is what it is like. He has some nerve, Madam Speaker. Oh, just a Madam Speaker, half of it has not yet been distributed. Half of it has not been distributed. 17 years of tax measures, Madam Speaker, under their management.
Things got heated when the finance minister referred to Mark Golding in this particular manner.
By the way, Madam Speaker, as an aside, I saw a clip yesterday when the opposition leader referred to labor rights, Madam Speaker, or those who identify with a particular party known as the Jamaican Labour Party. And I can't say the words, but he said, beep fools. Beep fools. Call them beep fools.
But the big question is, when Mark Golding used the term damn fool, exactly who was he referring to? Look at the clip and decide.
And of course, the labor right them must say, we are sabotaging. That's a damn fool. Everything will happen now, they say how we do it. If this group go on strike, them say how we. If this one go slow, they say how we. And if the mic stop working at Parliament, them say how we.
That never sound like Marky G to me. That sound like Masa Mark. Masa Mark, Madam Speaker. Year of no new taxes. With certainty, Madam Speaker, this has not happened in 50 years. That the government of Jamaica has gone 6 consecutive years with not one new revenue measure that introduces a new tax or raises a tax rate. No new taxes, Madam Speaker. And they pretend to not know what it means. Madam Speaker, when in the presentation of a new budget, the government of the day introduces no new revenue measure and no increase in tax rates, Madam Speaker, that is the definition of no new taxes. Speaker, it seems to hurt them, Madam Speaker. It hurt them. And it hurt Masa Mark too. It burned him.
Come on a point of order, Madam Speaker. No, on a point of order that the Minister of Finance, in terms of, shut him out and let me talk. I know you're sorry. I know you would have a problem with that. I know you would have a problem with that. I know you would have a problem with that. No, I know you would have a problem with that. I know you would have a problem with that.
Point of order, Madam Speaker.
I've never made
No, a point of order.
I have not made my point. I was in a point of order, and I wanted to
Point of order, Madam Speaker. A point of order, Madam Speaker.
I haven't said what I needed to say.
No, the member has used unparliamentary language in the Honourable House by indicating that the member should shut his mouth. That's unparliamentary language for which he must withdraw. And so is the
Who is he referring to as the Masa Mark in the Parliament?
That's it.
Who is he referring to as Masa Mark?
You need to name the member.
Parliamentary language either.
Madam Speaker. Madam Speaker, order. This Honourable House retains and must retain its status of being honourable. And one of the reasons that the standing order defines parliamentary language is to ensure that the honour of this House is never undermined. And members from time to time are required to use parliamentary language, especially in reference to other members of this Honourable House. And to say to members that they should shut their mouth in the style and manner that this member did, Madam Speaker, is unparliamentary and unbecoming of that member, and I move therefore that the member withdraws that unparliamentary comment with regards to the member.
Madam Speaker, to be fair to the member from Southwest St. Andrew, she had risen on a point of order, and I think in fairness, she really ought to be heard, Madam Speaker.
Please, let me say that everybody who gets up to make a point of order and does so within the limits of the standing order, and I was just about to allow the member from St. Catharines Southwestern. But her behavior and her language, if you withdraw, hold a minute, if you withdraw that unparliamentary language, of course you'll be allowed, and I'm not going to renege for that. Please withdraw those words, because it, for a couple, there's some unparliamentary language that has been used recently. And I'm saying to you now, unless you, and it is unfortunate that even as we try to have order, I have a right, hold a minute, Minister, I have a right to speak. I have a right to speak.
No, I am not going to do it on your terms. I am willing to withdraw it, but not on your terms. That's why you try to shut me up. The members over there say shut him out every day, and you have nothing to say about it. Nothing.
Unfortunately.
And that is the inconsistency to which I speak.
Unfortunately, the standing orders.
I am willing to withdraw that. I am willing to withdraw saying it.
Madam.
I am willing to withdraw saying it. But you cannot beat me over the head. You cannot beat me into submission into how it is done.
Hold a minute. I am not beating anybody's head in here. I am following the standing orders. And in these standing orders, the Speaker's ruling is correct. And you stand by it. Your behavior is unparliamentary. Your behavior is unparliamentary. Go right ahead.
Madam Speaker, on a point of order, I'm saying the sort of vote comment from the member,
What's that?
which was that he's a descendant of a slave master. That's what was said over there. Madam
did
Speaker,
not
but that is a point that I'm making.
That comment.
But that is a point that I'm making, Madam Speaker.
Member, I am saying to you, as I said, members, please allow me. I can't speak while you're speaking. I'm saying to you, I cannot rule on a comment that I did not hear. The member stood on a point of order. And I allowed her, I expected her, I said, what is your point of order? And I'm waiting, and then I heard her outburst. That I cannot rule on something that I did not hear. If I hear a comment, I most certainly am not afraid to rule on either side of the aisle. I did not hear the comment. I was waiting for her. I was waiting for the member to raise a point of order when that outburst came from her. And I consider that outburst, when she stood on her feet, was unparliamentary. I did not hear the comment that you have now referred to. Yes. I did. Yes.
And for those of us who study history on a balanced level, history and a balanced equation like me now, those balanced history. For those of us who do history on that level, should understand that not because Mark Golding is not a Jamaican of African descent, that automatically means that he is a descendant of the Bakra or the slave master. It don't mean that necessarily. Check it out. Check out history. I'm Dudley Thompson. Please like, share, and subscribe. And as usual, thanks for watching.